Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I am just happy this morning and I wanted to share. So I just left Starbucks and we're on our way to homeschool. We are grouping together and homeschooling our children. So during this time of what do you call it? Virtual learning and all of those things. And I stopped at Starbucks on my way out to Madera, and we're waiting in line for our food, our drinks. And when I get to the window, the gentleman says, "Oh, someone paid, the guy before you already paid for your food, all for your paid your ticket." And I'm elated, and I'm just chatting away with the guy, and then I drive off, and then I look over at Carly, and I'm like, oh no, I was supposed to pay it forward. Somebody paid it forward for me. That was a blessing. And she goes, "Oh, Mom, no, you weren't ready." And it was so funny, but it kind of like segues into what I'm talking about. In this day and time right now where everything seems chaotic. There's hate. There's blatant lies and deception being streamed all across the media, all across the board. There's just perpetual foolishness, if you ask me, because there are people perpetrating and promoting hate, division, just anything that you can think of. And when someone does something nice, it's almost now a rarity. And I said, "Carly, I could have started a whole trend this morning. I could have paid it for it. I could have paid for the person in front of me." And she said, and they possibly would have paid for the people behind them. But just the fact that in this day and age, you never know what the seed that you're planting will go forth and produce. So I said, you know what? I got it. Okay, somebody paid it forward. I'll make it my business throughout the day, some kind of way to look to do something kind, a kind deed, a kind gesture. And for the most part, especially out in public and in my personal life, I practice self-control, being polite, speaking to people and loving people. You don't know what people are going through, and you don't know what a simple hello, a smile, ask them how they're doing, especially like our essential workers, people working in the stores on a daily. You don't know what's going through their minds when they're servicing people standing in line, people not social distancing. You don't know who you're coming in contact with every day, all day. This is something that is burning in your brain. Like, today could be the day I come in contact with the coronavirus, whatever. There's a bunch of other viruses out there too, but right now the coronavirus is here. And we don't think about all of those things throughout our day. We don't think about how blessed we've been before this pandemic was allowed to propagate and spread throughout our community and in our country and affect lives and the economy and everything else. So all of that spilled to say, today, remember to do something kind for someone. If you think about somebody today and you have their phone number, call them and say, "Hey, I was just thinking about you." And if you can't call them, text them. Say, "Hey, just thinking about you, just checking in. Just want to make sure you're okay." You never know what someone's going through, and you never know what the prompting of the spirit of them popping in your mind, that prompting just there is just enough for you to call and say, "Hey, you know what? I was just thinking about you. Hope you're having a great day. I love you," or praying all is well. I don't know what your formalities are when you reach out to people you think about are your friends. But again, just something to encourage you. I was encouraged today just by that kind gesture. I could have been mean because the line was long, frustrated. We were pulled in all wrong. But at the end, it was met with kindness. And so it was worth the wait. I usually don't go through the drive-thru because I've been eating at home. and trying to really manage funding and not being frivolous. But this morning, a divine appointment. So have a great day. Be encouraged. Encourage someone else. And don't forget, the world is watching.